It's Sunday morning in Yellowstone. We're cooking some pancakes this morning. Leslie's still sleeping in the tent. She should be coming out soon to get some pancakes. We're gonna go explore the mud volcano. We're gonna try to see the sulfur cauldron. We're gonna head up to Mammoth in Yellowstone and check some things out there. So it should be a fun day. Who is that, Leslie?
That's Elfie, our tent friend.
Leslie's friend Elfie came and visited us again this morning.
Yeah, he tried to get under the rain cover. So tomorrow he's probably going for the zipper.
Are you worried?
He probably won't figure it out. He didn't figure out the rain cover.
We made it to the mud volcano.
It stinks.
What?
It smells terrible. I don't even want to do this. It smells worse than it did last night. Somewhere new?
I don't know. We're at Sizzling Basin. If you listen real close, you can hear it bubbling. So this right here is a mud geyser. Hasn't gone off in a very long time, but apparently used to go off really frequently in the 1800s. It could spew mud like 50 feet up in the air. Also, this whole area around it, this whole area used to be covered by trees. But it says here that a swarm of earthquakes shook the ground and the temperature of the soil rose to like 200 degrees and all the trees died. So now it's just all this open area. Now we're at Churning Cauldron. Churning Cauldron is 170 degrees and apparently it's just constantly moving and churning like that and just churning the water up from below. It kind of looks like a beach that's on fire on the sides. In the middle, it's just bubbling up over and over constantly. So it's pretty cool. Right across the road from the mud volcano, we're at something called the sulfur cauldron. The water here at the sulfur cauldron has a pH of 1. That's about as acidic as car battery acid. Here at the sulfur cauldron, we're right in the middle of the volcano here at Yellowstone. And right here behind the sulfur cauldron, you can see these hills behind us. This hill right here is a resurgent dome. That means that one day it could explode again. We made it to Grand Canyon of the Yellowstone. We saw it at one of the overlooks.
It was very pretty. We saw the lower falls.
Yeah, so we're gonna go on a little hike to get to the upper falls and check it out from a different perspective. Grand Canyon of the Yellowstone. It's really beautiful. There's a waterfall that you can see right beside us. All this yellow rock, which is part of the reason why it was called Yellowstone National Forest. Yellowstone National Park. Leslie, what do you think about it?
Mosquitoes. Sorry, I can't see it.
Anyways, Grand Canyon of the Yellowstone is really beautiful. We're enjoying it. We're finishing up the South Rim Trail right now. What
A
happened?
bee just attacked my hair.
And how did you get rid of the
I
bee?
scared it with my ponytail.
Can you?
Flipped it.
You did what now?
I flipped it.
Wow.
Stop.
Good job. Are you not enjoying this?
No, go away.
So we were out checking out Mammoth Hot Springs and we got caught in the pouring, freezing rain that came out of nowhere. So we retreated back to the car and we're hoping to dry out a little bit. Our little map is very wet.
Sadly.
But hopefully it'll clear up and we'll be able to go back out and explore some more. Weather here just changes so quickly. It'll be sunny 1 second and then it'll be pouring rain the next. So hopefully it'll clear up soon. After a long day of sightseeing in Yellowstone National Park.
Pizza.
From where?
Yellowstone Pizza Company.
How is it?
It's very yummy. Now leave me alone so I can eat it.
I'm not even gonna take a bite for the camera.
No.
All right, so we're wrapping up our last day here in Yellowstone National Park. We're about to head back to the campsite. We've seen a lot of things the last 3 days. We've seen all kinds of different animals and landscapes and I guess geological features. It's been really exciting, but we're also really, really tired. So we thought we would talk about for just a second, I guess, our favorite things that we experienced in these 3 days at Yellowstone.
My favorite thing was the Grand Canyon of the Yellowstone and getting to see the waterfalls. I really like waterfalls. And we hiked to the different waterfalls and we got to see them from lots of different viewpoints. So that was a lot of fun.
I don't know what my favorite thing was. The Grand Canyon of the Yellowstone was really, really cool and the waterfall was cool. I also like the Grand Prismatic Spring. We got to hike up to a little overlook and see it from kind of a overhead view. So it was really cool. It was really pretty. All the springs and geysers are really cool here. Also enjoyed seeing the animals. We've been able to get really close to some buffalo and also to some elk who have just been kind of on the side of the road. We also made a new friend who is our elk named Elfie.
Elfie really likes our tent.
There's an elk who's come to our tent both mornings so far at 6 o'clock and he rubs up against our tent and Leslie has named him Elfie. So we're looking forward to seeing him in the morning at 6 o'clock. I'm sure he'll be there to wake us up. Anyways, we've had a great time here visiting Yellowstone National Park. It's been really cool. You can't see everything there is to see in 3 days, but we've tried to see as much as we possibly could without completely exhausting ourselves because we have a lot left of our trip to do. Leslie, any final comments?
We are completely exhausted.
We are?
Yes.
Are we going to be able to do the rest of this trip?
I guess we'll find out.
Should
Watch
we-
the next episodes.